Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. And if you are new to my channel and this is your first time stopping by, thanks so much for stopping by, and you are always welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being loyal. Okay, so I was not gonna jump on the Pusha T Drake bandwagon, but it's kind of crazy. Like, when I actually paid attention and looked at it and everything, and now they're trying to say that it's all supposed to be squashed, I was just like, this is just ridiculous. It's just too much. It's just killing me. It just make my blood pressure go high. Like, it's just killing me. So I might as well just talk about it, because I continue to see stuff about it and I'm just like, I didn't pay attention to it, so I couldn't relate. And then finally I was like, let me see what they're talking about. Okay, so first off, we're gonna start with the baby mama. So apparently he has a baby mama that he has not came out and publicly talked about, or the kid, Adonis, he has not came out and talked about. Okay, first, who cares? If he wants to be a deadbeat dad, yes, people can talk about him, but who cares? But my thing is, if he did not come out and say it, is the kid really his? Is it his? Because she not saying nothing either. Now, she might be that type of woman that just not gonna put it out there, not gonna say anything. But if he's being a deadbeat, then she's not just gonna let him get away with that. So is it really his kid, or is it just some kid that he's claiming to be his? Now, I did read something that said that maybe he was gonna wait until he got his deal with Adidas to put it out that he's a father, because you know he's naming his son Adonis or whatnot. And I would hope that's not how he comes out and says that he's a father, because that would definitely be messed up. So if you are watching this, or you happen to see this, that would have been wrong of you, my dear. Like, that's, you don't do that. You don't come out with nothing like that. So is the kid his? Like, do y'all really believe that the kid is his, or do y'all believe that this is something that just made up? He was just messing around with this girl and maybe she ended up pregnant and he's been there for her, or supposed to be helping her out, or what do y'all believe? I personally don't care. I don't know. He ain't talked about the kid. I can't say that he ain't a deadbeat, because there's plenty of deadbeats out there. So I can't say that he is not the same. I mean, you've heard like father, like son. So we'll jump right into his dad, because his dad left him and his mom when he was like, what, 5 or 6 or something like that. And then, so you know, he grew up without a dad. A lot of people that grow up without dads, especially men or boys, they take on that same trait. Why? I don't know why some of y'all do that, think that's what you gotta do because that's what your dad did. Y'all believe that's right, because that's nowhere near right. I don't know why some of y'all just decide to do that same thing. So Drake, if that's what he is doing, he's definitely messed up for that. You don't do that, and you definitely don't put it out and keep it a secret. You definitely don't keep nothing like that a secret. I can understand you wanted to live your own life and not have people in your drama, if that's the case, or people in your business, if that's the case. But what's the point in hiding a kid? Like, you could come out and publicly say you got a kid, but that don't mean you gotta have your kid all up and down social media. So if you are being a deadbeat, you are wrong, and hey, Pusha T called you out for that one. Now let's jump in this whole blackface thing. So okay, when you are any type of light skin, or biracial is what I should say, when you are any type of biracial, you got to be more careful. You cannot go around here, like, I understand Drake was trying to say that he was doing that for a good reason, and he put out about what it was. He explained what the picture was, whatnot. You know, it was for something called Us and Them. He was trying to put out or whatever, you know, back in his acting days or whatnot. Okay, understand, but you got to understand, this black community is, hey, they don't let up off of that stuff. So as soon as Pusha T put that out, you should have known everybody was coming for you. Like, it was coming. It was coming. Like, they not gonna let you live that one down. So you tried it. You can't, oh my God, you cannot whatsoever try to put something out like that. And you know people gonna go way back, way back, and dig up some stuff on you. And that was just one of the things. And I bet you was worried, huh? You was real worried about if they was gonna dig that one up. But they did, and they went in on you. So take it. That was something that you did that you thought was good and wasn't gonna cause no harm or nothing. But clearly that didn't work out. You know, when people want to talk about you or they want to diss you or do something like that, if they got beef with you, they are going to go back and they're going to dig their stuff up. And you being a biracial man, you have to be more careful. Especially a light-skinned biracial man. Like, come on, dude. And now they out to get you, talking about you trying to claim your blackness using your dad. Okay, now there are some biracial men and women out there that feel like they have to prove their blackness. And that could be this case. That could most definitely be a case of, you know, him trying to use his dad to prove his blackness, you know, have a black man there to show, like, okay, we know you're half black or however much black you are. We know this. But you don't have to prove it. And I don't understand why people in this world feel like they have to prove something like that. You only gonna get called out on it. Now, I'm not saying Pusha T is right, because you just, when you hit below the belt and you get to talking about family and all that stuff, you got to be more careful. Like, you don't talk about nobody's family, you know. But it was said that Drake took that little punch first, and he was talking about family. He brought something up, so, which wasn't right then and there, you know. There was previous previous songs ago. So maybe this was just Pusha T's way of coming back with it, and he came back hard. So now apparently it's supposed to be all squashed. Everything's supposed to stop. So I don't know if that's true or what. Okay, so apparently all of this is supposed to be squashed now, because Drake's big homie Jay Prince done came in and swooped in to the rescue and was like, yo, you need to stop this. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna get into bed with them. We're not gonna do all of this stuff. So apparently he came in and swooped it in, and he went on a radio station and talked about how he talked to Drake and told him don't reply and all of that stuff. So it went back to say that Drake messed up, because you remember the Nicki Remy beef, whenever Nicki waited like a week or so to respond to Remy, and it was kind of like, for what, after this long? So it was kind of like, you waited too long to even respond. You should have went ahead and responded right when it happened. So he was basically saying, like, it's too late to even do any response, and we're not gonna keep doing that. Okay, so apparently after Jay Prince comes in and talks to Drake and was like, you know, we're not gonna respond, we're not gonna do that, he decided to throw a little slug himself. Now, you could try if you want to, but he did it. He said, we're gonna put this to bed because you can't get into the pig pen with pigs, because pigs turn into hogs and hogs get slaughtered. So what does that mean? He's trying to say, like, they gonna slaughter, I mean, Pusha T, like, what can you, I think it's so funny because so much has came out, and like Drake, it's gonna be extra hard coming back from this one. Like, your team gonna have to come with it and work on this, because you put yourself out there. You can't put yourself out there like that and have stuff in your past like that. And you know, some men, they come with it, especially when it comes about kids. They don't play that deadbeat stuff. So you gonna have to work overtime to build your image back up, because when I personally think about Drake now, I see the blackface. Now, Drake has music that I like. I'm not saying that I don't like his music. I'm not a big fan of his. I'm not finna be like, oh yeah, I want to go to a Drake concert. I don't do that. Like, I don't like him like that. But you got to be careful what you put out there. You can't, and even if the beef is squashed, people still gonna talk about it. Like, it's still gonna be out there. And it's crazy because now you are labeled the biracial or mixed light-skinned dude that's trying to prove that he's black by having his dad around. Like, now you are that guy. You are just a stereotype that has to prove that you are black. Why you can't just be black? Why you gotta prove it if that's what you are doing? Now, I try my best not to feed into this, and Drake, you are wrong. Pusha T, you are wrong, because you have done some stuff in your past that we all know about, okay? You decided to go ahead and put this out. Not saying that everything wasn't true, because a lot of stuff was probably, well, it is true. A lot of stuff is true, and people are interpreting stuff this way. And there's nothing that Drake can do about that, because he put himself in a situation. Now, if that's your baby, you need to go ahead and take care of your kid. Come out with it. If you want your business to be secret and you can have your own business, cool. But it's just your kid. Don't deny your kid. Just saying. So I guess in the time to tell, we will see in the near future if the beef is squashed or not, because apparently Jay Prince done came out and squashed it, and I don't know if that's true, but we shall see, because you know things tend to die down, but then somebody feels like they need to go ahead and throw another slug and things come back. So we shall see. But yes, I just couldn't let this go on anymore. I was not a big fan of this. I'm not a big fan of the whole big celebrity drama. I try to stay away from that and not pay attention. But this is crazy. This is just crazy. But it's amazing. So guys, as I always tell y'all, thank y'all so much for watching my videos. If it wasn't for you guys, there would be no YouTube channel. So thank you so much for watching, guys. And yeah, go ahead and make sure you give this video a thumbs up, all that good stuff that everybody always says, and tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And thank you so much for watching my video, guys. Don't forget to leave it down below. What do y'all think? Do y'all think it's dying down? Y'all think it's over? Y'all think he is trying to prove his blackness or what? And until next time, guys, I'll see ya.